here, along with Rosie Bega, our QA back at Vype Live, getting ready for some Manor Mustang softball. Lady Mustangs are hosting the Lady Cats of Elgin this afternoon. It's supposed to start right about noon, but we're going to get things rocking and rolling as the umpires and the coaches have already met at home plate. Looks like everybody's all rocking and rolling, ready to go. Glad to be with us. The wind is whipping, to say the least. I heard a little bit of Modest Mouse float on. I guess we can say we all blow on right now because we're getting blown away. Any of you Winnie the Pooh fans out there, this would be what's called a blustery day. So hang on to your hats wherever you may be. And thanks for tuning in here to Vype Live, this coverage of Lady Mustang softball, brought to you by the fine folks here at Vype Live and Manor High School's Booster Club. Appreciate being able to sit in with you this afternoon. I'll be here once again tomorrow. The Lady Mustangs will be back on the diamond, ready to rock and roll again tomorrow. But right now they are getting set to take on the Lady Cats of Elgin High School. Starting lineup for the Lady Mustangs. Haley Alvarez is in the circle, I should say. Marlene Rodriguez-Mache is behind the plate. Demaya Curtis at first base. Destiny Ruffin at second base. Jaqueva Plummer at third. Dee Sorrells Walker is at short. Katrina Basta out in left field. Iris Jimenez in center. And Delilah De Los Santos is out there in right field. So as soon as they take the field, which here they come right now. A beautiful sunny day, but man, the wind. You're going to see the some dust devils come blowing in here from right field to left field. And see the sand, the dirt as it were, kind of blowing up into the face of the catcher. So I'm glad to see Rodriguez-Mache wearing her sunglasses back there to keep that dirt out of her eyes. So as you watch these young ladies warming up, we'll take a quick break. We'll come right back, give you the starting lineup for the Elgin Wildcats as they come to the plate. You are watching Lady Mustang softball right here on Vype Live. We'll be right back.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Welcome back to Manor High School here in Manor, Texas. Michael Rose along with Rosie Bega, our QA back at Vype Live. Getting ready to go here is the first pitch about to take place. Again, Haley Alvarez in the circle for the Lady Mustangs. Coming up to the first three, Kelsey Calhoun, the center fielder, Jalen Roberson, the shortstop, and Bella Ramirez, third base. So it's Calhoun, Roberson, and Ramirez to start things off for the Lady Wildcats of Elgin High School. And yeah, Rosie just commenting too, that wind is brutal. Hopefully it's not too much. Glad I'm in the press box.
Number 5, Calhoun.
Calhoun coming to the plate, lefty for the Cats. Alvarez steps on the rubber. We're going to have our first pitch here this afternoon. Oh, Lady Mustang softball. First pitch outside. One ball, no strikes, the count. I'm going to do my best to keep up with this pitch count, and I may just plain ignore it if I get a little too out of hand, but we'll try our best to keep up with it. I'll definitely be telling you what the count is, if not putting it on the screen. Next pitch, called strike one, just hits the outside part. One ball, one strike now for Alvarez. Again, Kelsey Calhoun, the center fielder for the Cats at the plate. The 1-1 count. Nobody on. Top of the first inning. First at bat for the Cats. Second pitch Bunt laid down, left field line, out of play, foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. That pitch misses. 2-2 now, the count to the center fielder. Alvarez a nice long look in. And now the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, foul tip back to the screen. Count will remain 2-2. As Calhoun able to stay alive right there. Corner is up here for the Lady Mustangs. You can see Plummer there in the third baseline all the way up. And the pitch, a lob upstairs, fills the count 3-2. To the center fielder. Good battle going on right here between Alvarez and Calhoun to lead things off here this afternoon. Again, you can pitch misses away, and Calhoun gets a leadoff walk.
Number 9, Jalen Robertson.
Jalen Robertson coming. One on, nobody out here for the Lady Wildcats. Robertson at the plate. Alvarez and the pitch. Bunt offered right up the middle. Alvarez scoops it up, throws on to first, gets the out, but heads up running for Calhoun. Makes it all the way around to third base on that throw. Good wheels for Calhoun. And a nice sacrifice for Robertson. One down, runner at third base. Bella Ramirez comes to the plate. Alvarez's pitch to Ramirez upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch popped to the fence behind home plate, in the netting, I should say. Evens the count at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Ramirez. Bella Ramirez, the third baseman for the Lady Cats. And 1 on, runner at third. And 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Alvarez's pitch on the way. Ball back to the netting and out of play. Strike 2. Just getting warmed up here this week on Vype Live. Be lots of games going on this evening and throughout the week. Again, we'll be back here tomorrow for Lady Mustang softball, and then we'll be covering some Pflugerville Independent School District baseball Tuesday and Thursday this week. Maybe it's Tuesday and Wednesday. Who knows? But there's a lot going on, especially for me. This is first of 4 games that I'll be calling here on Vype Live. That pitch to Ramirez misses. Evens the count at 2-2. Pitch fouled away. Had to protect herself on that one. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 pitch on the way from Alvarez. Upstairs, just misses. Good eye here. Another battle going on between these players. Haley Alvarez having a tough time finding her spot right now. Getting a little settled in here. Count is full. Runner at third base. 1 out here in the top of the first. No score so far. Alvarez back on the rubber. Toes it. Wind up pitch. Hit to the left side. Scooped up. Throw it on to first. Runner's going to come across and score. But a nice play right there from Soros Walker over to Curtis for the out. But it is 1-0 favor of the Lady Cats.
Number 15, Mackenzie Ferris.
Mackenzie Ferris coming to the plate now. Get this. First pitch hit in the air. Oh, nice job. Great catch by Destiny Ruffin coming in, fighting that wind, makes the pop-up catch, gets out of the inning. But one run does come across. We'll get all that squared away. We'll come back for the bottom half of the first inning. You're watching Lady Mustang Softball right here on Vype Live. We'll be right back.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Texas. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
To Manor High School here in Manor, Texas. Michael Rose on the call here on Vype Live. Appreciate you being with us. Again, a thank you to Rosie Bega, our QA back at Vype Live this afternoon. 1-0 after half inning. Haley Alvarez bailed out there by her teammates. A nice catch by Destiny Ruffin for out number 3 to end the inning. Kelsey Calhoun was responsible for getting that run in, as she was heads up on the sacrifice bunt. She went all the way from first to third on the throw, as it was a well-played bunt.
Number 5, Delilah De Los Santos.
Delilah De Los Santos coming to the plate for the Lady Mustangs. Stepping into that left-handed batter's box. Jessica Cantrell in the circle for the Lady Cats. There it is. Oh my goodness, this wind is making my paperwork all janky. Gracious sakes. First pitch to Delilah is in there for strike 1. And Delilah goes down. I apologize, not able to keep up with that. So Delilah goes down. Cantrell gets going here. Iris Jimenez now, the center fielder, comes to the plate. Nobody on, no, and one out here in the bottom of the first inning. Again, Jessica Cantrell in the circle. Her pitch, nice breaking ball right there, curving in for strike 1. Cameron Davis behind the plate. Mackenzie Ferris at first. Cassie Davis at second. Bella Ramirez at third. Jalen Roberson at short. A swing and a miss now to Jimenez. Strike 2. Aubrey Gonzalez out there in left. Kelsey Calhoun in center. And Peyton Altmiller in right field for the Lady Cats. That's all the way around, 1 through 9. And the 0-2 pitch hit to the right side. Foul. Jimenez stays alive right there. Nicely done. Good defensive swing. Getting some metal on that ball right there. Count remains 0-2. Sorry, that's from the previous inning. We're just going to take that away because I'm just going to tell it to you. This is just a little too much work for me to have to look in and do. So we're just going to keep it going on the audio call right there. That one on the inside misses. And you can see how Cantrell a little upset with herself on that one for missing that spot. But the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes to Iris Jimenez. And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got her. Strike 2 or strike 3 for the second out, I should say.
Now Out to bat, number 13, Marlene Rodriguez-Miche.
Marlene Rodriguez-Miche coming to the plate for the Lady Mustangs. Nobody on with 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning. All right, two balls, no strikes. The count now is Rodriguez-Miche. That one called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike now. The count. Appreciate the help of my friends up here in the press box. They're paying more attention than I am, and I'm the one calling the game. Thank you. So we're hitting the air, up and out of play. It'll fill, or even the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just got Merle's message, appreciate that. Gonna try to get as much posted on the scoreboard as I can, but otherwise we'll just make sure it's all covered by audio. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the first inning. Nobody on for the Lady Mustangs. The 2-2 pitch hit up in the air to the left side. Gonzalez tracking it down, makes the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Lady Mustangs. So after 1 complete inning, the Lady Cats of Elgin lead 1-0. This is Lady Mustang softball right here on Vype Live. We'll come back for inning number 2 right after this.
High school sports don't just happen. There's a ton of work that goes into every single athletic event.
And we have our school's athletic director to thank for a lot of it. Thank you.
For scheduling officials, so I can always play the game I love.
For ordering quality athletic equipment, so I can stay safe on the field.
For mentoring my coaches, so they can be the best role models for me.
For coordinating transportation, so I can get focused for the big game.
For helping us develop character and learn lessons that will benefit us for the rest of our lives.
Thank you to our AD for always creating a positive experience for us. We'll never forget it.
From all of us at the NIAAA, thank you to every athletic administrator in Texas for all you do to enrich the lives of your students. It does not go unnoticed. This message presented by the NIAAA, the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Manor High School. Michael Rose here along with Rosie Bega. Getting ready for the second inning. I'll switch that up right here. Oh my gosh. There we go. Lady Wildcats, the number 5 spot right here. Just lead things off is Cassidy Davis, second baseman for the Lady Cats. Her first plate appearance here of the afternoon. Alvarez gets her to foul over to the right side, strike 1. Pitch on the inside, offered a bunt, pulled it back, 1 ball, 1 strike. Kelsey Calhoun has the lead, or the first run of the afternoon for the Lady Cats. Came in the first inning. She reached on a walk all the way around to third base on a beautiful bunt, sacrifice bunt by Jalen Roberson, who laid it down right in front of the home plate. And then a grounder to the shortstop. Unable to hold her on, and Calhoun waltzed in for the first run. That's how we are standing right here. Alvarez continuing to work here against Cassidy Davis, the second baseman. Count now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Alvarez on the rubber. Wind up now the pitch. Little lobber inside. And she reaches on a walk. I don't think she was hit. I think that was a walk.
For Aubrey Gonzalez.
So it was hit by pitch. All right. Aubrey Gonzalez at the plate. The right-handed left fielder. 1 on, nobody out for the Cats. Alvarez's pitch. Little riser upstairs. Rodriguez Mache thought about throwing down. Held on to it. One on, nobody out here in the top half of the second inning. The Lady Cats of Elgin leading 1-0. Haley Alvarez in the circle. You can see the wind and the dirt coming right at us. Throw down to second, nobody there. Nice job by Dee Dee Sorrells-Walker getting to the ball, I should say, to prevent Davis from scampering over to third right there. 2 balls, no strikes, the count to Aubrey Gonzalez. Runner at second now with nobody out. Pitch, swing, hit up in the air over on the left side, going foul, and it's going to hook. Thanks for that win, out of play. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count now to Aubrey Gonzalez. The flag over there behind the Elgin dugout on the left field line is just whipping so hard straight to right at Elgin, to the city, straight east. It's a weird direction for it to be whipping right there. (3-1) now the count to Aubrey Gonzalez. Runner at second, nobody out. The pitch misses away. Alvarez having a tough time with control right here. 2 on now, nobody out. And that brings Peyton Altmiller to the plate.
Number 7, Peyton Altimer.
The pitch misses high and away. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Nobody out here in this top half of the second. 2 runners on, 1 at first, 1 at second. And another issue with control as that one gets away from her, and now the base is loaded.
0-0, Jessica Cantrell.
Whoa. Bless me. This dust, I'm sneezing. At the plate is Jessica Cantrell, the pitcher, hit out into deep left center. Ball drops. Runners will come across. 1, 2. Oh, now going to get caught in a rundown. Gets tagged out. Nice play by Sorrells Rodriguez. Throws it out into the outfield, however. And now a second runner is going to get tagged out. Nice job at the plate. Jessica Cantrell getting all the way around to third on that, but only 1 run will score. Nice job defensively by... Wow, very nicely done. 2 away now as Jessica Cantrell hits. Going to give her a double in that one, but she reaches third on the throws. Emily Sumner now to the plate for the Lady Cats. Lady Cats now lead 2-0. Hit to the left side. It's fair all the way down the line. Cut off there by Basta. Basta's going to get it in, but not before Cantrell comes across the score. Now it's 3-1. 3-0, I beg your pardon. Sumner with a nice rip down the line. Gets on board, and now back to the top of the order. Kelsey Calhoun comes to the plate. Alvarez toes the rubber once again. 1 on, 2 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Or excuse me, top of the second, I beg your pardon. Hop up. And, just out of play. Great hustle there by Rodriguez Mache. Marlene doing a fantastic job behind the plate here this afternoon. A long strike there for Calhoun. 0-1 the count. Runner at first with 2 outs. Here in the top of the second. Pitch inside. Just misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count now to Calhoun. That pitch got away from Alvarez. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball hit right back at Alvarez into the glove. Throws on to first for the 3rd out. That should do it, I believe, shouldn't it? That should be 3, right? Weren't there 2 putouts at the plate and now the 3rd out right there? I guess we're playing on. I made a mistake somehow. Weren't there 2 takeouts at home plate and then the 3rd out? I'm so confused. A nice play nonetheless by Alvarez. 4 out number 2, I guess. And this one hit down the right field line, curving foul. Yep. Jalen Roberson at the plate. Now with 2 outs. 1 hit on the fist. Left side. It's fair. Heading to second. Now dropped. Lets a run come across. Now in the rundown. Finally, Alvarez gets the out right there. Don't know how to score that one. That's 1 too many throws for me to keep track of. Nonetheless, that's the final out of the inning, but another run does come across. It's 4-0. I'm as confused as anyone, but that doesn't matter. We'll figure it out and come right back for the bottom of the second inning. You're watching Lady Mustang Softball right here on Vype Live. We'll be right back after this.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my teammates, and I learned that when someone believes in you, you can believe in yourself.
Encourage a student you know to take part in a high school sport. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Mustang softball here on Vype Live. Michael Rose, Rosie Vega, the cast of thousands. Well, actually 2, but we're going to change the scoreboard to reflect that it is 5-0 because I did count that run. And we are all kinds of messed up. I apologize. I'm not sure what happened. I just saw 2 players get tagged out at home plate. Only one of them was counted out. So here we are at the bottom of the second. And I'll mess around with my score sheet later. Leading things off is Demaya Curtis for the Lady Mustangs. First pitch called strike 1. Jessica Cantrell in the circle. Next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Good cut right there by Miss Curtis. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, got her. 1 down here for the Lady Mustangs. Oofda. All right. Next up is Jaqueva Plummer.
Now to bat, number 12, Jaqueva Plummer.
Called strike 1. Cantrell rocking and rolling right there for the Lady Cats. 0-1 the count. Doesn't fit on the screen, so I'm going to leave it blank. 1 away here. 0-2 the count here to Miss Plummer. Followed back to the screen and out of play. 0-2 the count remains. Jaqueva jumping on top of that one. Time taken. Not sure for what, but time taken. Uh-oh. Dribble right back at Cantrell. Throw over to first base for out number 2. 2 away here as Destiny Ruffin comes to the plate
now
for
to bat, number 14, Destiny Ruffin.
pitch to Ruffin, called strike 1. A long look in for Cantrell, and now she toes the rubber. Pitch misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two away here for the Lady Mustangs in the top of the second. They trail 5-0. bottom of the second. Bottom of the second. 2 outs. Ruffin at the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Here we go. Let's get it all together. And the pitch just hits the outside part. Evens the count at 2 apiece. A little bit of a battle here between Destiny and Jessica. Cantrell toes the rubber. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Nice waste right there. Fills the count. 3-2. Good discipline by Destiny not to chase. Lets that one go. Happy National Pie Day, by the way. Go get yourself some pizza this evening with your family to celebrate. Called strike 3. 1-2-3. Another 1-2-3 inning for the Lady Mustangs. To the negative, unfortunately. No score after 2 for the Lady Mustangs. They trail 5-0. We'll come back for the top half of the third. After this, you're watching Lady Mustang softball right here on Vype Live. We'll be right back.
So, how are the kids?
Well, Emily made the honor roll.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, we're really proud of her. Tyler, on the other hand, though.
What's going on?
He's been moody lately, just feeling down and not like himself.
Oh, we've been there. Nick was struggling last spring. He was so anxious and stressed.
Really? What helped?
Well, he joined the soccer team. And ever since, he's been a lot happier. He has more energy, he's less stressed, and he's definitely in a better mood at home. It's made a huge difference.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad he's getting out of the house, he's getting some exercise, and he's off his phone for once. It's been good for his mental health.
Sounds like it's been good for your mental health, too.
Participating in Texas high school sports improves students' physical and mental health. Encourage your son or daughter to get involved. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Michael Rose here along with Rosie Bega. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. Getting set for the top half of the third inning. Bella Ramirez at the plate for the Lady Cats. 5-0. Lady Cats lead. One ball, 1 strike. The count here to Ramirez. Soft floater coming in. Throw back from Rodriguez Mache. Gets under the glove of Alvarez. Thankfully nobody on. So not an error on that throw. Ramirez 0 for 1 tonight. Grounded out to the shortstop back in the first inning. But was able to knock in a run. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes here for Bella Ramirez. Alvarez's pitch hit up in the air, straight up. Who's going to get there? Oh! Marlene got stuck up on the grass right there. Couldn't make the angle. Dropped the ball. A long strike. Tough break for the Lady Mustangs, but that's one heck of an effort for that catcher back there. Trying to get all the elements taken care of. That wind, my goodness, is just atrocious. It's so difficult. Five nothing to score. Nobody on. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count as Ramirez leads things off here in the Top half of the third inning calls for time as the wind probably whipping the dust in her eyes, just getting a break from it. Wash them out a little bit. 2-2 the count here to Ramirez. Alvarez's pitch on the way. Hit up to the left side, and it's hooking foul. All the way into the corner. Another long strike, but the count will remain 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch to Ramirez. Hit right back up the middle. A little soft floater. Oh, a collision between the shortstop, Sorrells Walker, and Destiny Ruffin. It'll drop in.
Number 15, Mackenzie Ferris.
Lack of communication there makes Mackenzie Ferris come to the plate with no outs, 1 runner on. Gonna give that error to Ruffin on that one. Throw down to first. Ramirez able to get back. Soft roller down the first base line, touched fair, and hustling all the way over to third on another beautiful bunt by this Elgin offensive juggernaut right here, and base hit. And it moves Ramirez up to third, so runners at the corners with no one out here in the top of the third. Next up, Cassidy Davis, second baseman, coming to the plate. Hit by a pitch, her first plate appearance, so no at-bats recorded here this afternoon. Hit foul out of play over the right side dugout. No balls, 1 strike, the count here to Davis. Again, runners at the corners with nobody out here in the top of the third. And the Wildcats leading 5-0. Pitch, little floater coming in, just misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch, hit in the air, straightaway center, hooking to the left side. Coming to make the catch is Katrina Basta. But a runner tags and scores, 6-0 the score. Runner moved from second up to third on that sac fly.
Number 4, Aubrey Gonzalez.
Great job by Katrina Basta out there in left, getting on her horse to get to that ball. It was going towards center. That wind keeping it close. Next up, Aubrey Gonzalez. This one hit down the left field line, and it's a long foul. Strike 1. Now 6-0. I should update the scoreboard, and I did. Runner at third with 1 away. Gonzalez at the plate, inside on her feet. Gonna say it got her right on that inside leg. So now runners at the corners. And Rodriguez Mache calls a timeout to talk with her pitcher.
Number 7, Peyton Altmiller.
Runners now at the corners, I should say. First and third with 1 out. Peyton Altmiller comes to the plate. She was hit by a pitch, her first plate appearance. Wound up getting knocked in by Cantrell. Score one of the 4 runs back in the inning. Pass ball gets away, and a slide coming in safely is Mackenzie Ferris for the 7th run of the afternoon. Gonzalez moves up to second on the wild pitch as well. Or pass ball, however that's going to be scored. Pitch on the inside. Just misses off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. The count 1 away here. Runner at second base. And Peyton Altmiller at the plate. The 2-0 pitch. Hit down the right side. Just hooks foul. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Altmiller. Two-one count now as Alvarez in the circle, toes the rubber. The pitch misses wide. 3-1 now the count. Three-one pitch. Plunks her on the back. Another hit by pitch for Altmiller. Taking it for the team ×2. Runners now at first and second with 1 out.
0-0, Jessica Cantrell.
Cantrell comes to the plate. She's 1 for 1. The double. Run scored back in the second. Tom called as that wind whipping into her eyes. You can see Rodriguez Mache turning away from it. It's no joke, folks. No joke at all. Alvarez toes the rubber and the pitch. Nice floater right there. Gets Jessica to swing just under it. Tips it into the glove of Rodriguez Mache. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Pass ball, throw down to third. Good backup right there by the shortstop, Dee Dee Sorrells-Walker. Nice throw down by Rodriguez, but everybody moves up a base with 1 away. Runners at third and second now, second and third. Cantrell with a 1-1 count. Pitch hit straight back to the fence and the netting behind home plate for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the pitcher, Cantrell. Now I can hear the wind whistling through the press box here. Pitch. That one skips in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Alvarez mishandled that one. The 2-2 pitch. Called. Got her swinging. Nice job by Rodriguez Mache to squeeze the ball. 2 down now for the Lady Mustangs. Emily Sumner now to the plate. Emily with a single and a run scored back in the second. She's 1 for 1. 3-0 pitch in the dirt. Now 2 balls, no strikes. 2 down here for the Lady Mustangs. Runners at second and third with 2 away. 7-0 the score. Lady Cats of Elgin on top. Scored in all 3 innings so far. One in the first, 4 in the second, now 2 here in the third inning. Runs wise for the Lady Cats. The 3-0 pitch misses away, and now we have bases loaded. Or laces boated, whichever you'd like to say. Back to the top of the order, here's Kelsey Calhoun.
Number 5, Kelsey Calhoun.
So a hit in the air, hooking away. It's going to fall in for a base hit. 1 run will score. All 3 are going to score. Bases clearing double, actually, for Calhoun. Nice rip right there. Using that wind to her advantage for darn sure.
Number 9, Jalen Robertson.
Good hustle by Emily Sumner. Going all the way around to score. Now 10-0. Lady Cats on top. Jalen Robertson at the plate. First pitch misses away, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch hit off the fist right into the glove of Ruffin, who's going towards the second base. Finally gets that out number 3. So after 3, actually 2.5, it's now 10-0. Lady Wildcats on top. We'll take a quick break, come back for the bottom half of the third inning. You're watching Lady Mustang Softball right here in Vype Live. We'll be right back.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to Lady Mustang Softball right here on Vype Live. Michael Rose up in the press box. That's my name. I'm up here calling the game this afternoon. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon for another Lady Mustang Softball matchup. But right now they trail 10-0, heading to the bottom of the third inning. Haley Alvarez, the pitcher, getting a chance to come to the plate. Her first plate appearance of the afternoon. Jessica Cantrell remains in the circle for the Lady Cats. Called strike 1. Ball misses in the dirt, trying to get Alvarez to chase. Doesn't work out. Good job by Alvarez to be disciplined. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Pitch misses away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now, the count to Alvarez. Two pitch, got her swinging. 1 down here for Jessica Cantrell and the Wildcats. Katrina Boston now comes to the plate for the Lady Mustangs. Nobody on with 1 out here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. The Lady Mustangs trailing 10-0. Pitch called, strike 1. 0-1 the count here to Miss Basta. Pitch misses, 1 ball, 1 strike. Basta adjusts her gloves. Now she'll step back into the box. Needs a little time to get settled. Cantrell's pitch, swing and a miss. Good movement right there for Cantrell. 1 ball, 2 strikes now for the left fielder. Offered at a bunt, and that's it as she goes down swinging. 2 away here for the Wildcats. Dee Sorrells Walker now coming to the plate, the number 9 hitter for the Lady Cats. Curveball, nice pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. Pitch hits the corner on the outside. 0-2 now the count to Dee Sorrells Walker. Swing and a miss. 1-2-3. Another 3 up, 3 down. As Cantrell strikes out the side here in the 3rd inning. And I don't know if it's a 10-run rule after 3 or if they'll go to the 4th, but it is 10-0. We'll see what's going on. They do have their gloves on, so it looks like we are going to take the field. So we'll take a quick break. Come back for inning number 4 right here on Vype Live. If you're watching Lady Mustangs softball, stay tuned.
High school sports don't just happen. There's a ton of work that goes into every single athletic event.
And we have our school's athletic director to thank for a lot of it. Thank you.
For scheduling officials, so I can always play the game I love.
For ordering quality athletic equipment, so I can stay safe on the field.
For mentoring my coaches, so they can be the best role models for me.
For coordinating transportation, so I can get focused for the big game.
For helping us develop character and learn lessons that will benefit us for the rest of our lives.
Thank you to our AD for always creating a positive experience for us. We'll never forget it.
From all of us at the NIAAA, thank you to every athletic administrator in Texas for all you do to enrich the lives of your students. It does not go unnoticed. This message presented by the NIAAA, the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Michael Rose here in the press box, and Rosie Bega, our QA, back at Vype Live, bringing you the action this afternoon. 10-0 after 3, the Lady Mustangs trail, and the Lady Wildcats coming back to the plate here. Bella Ramirez led things off back in the third, and she'll lead things off here in the fourth. Ramirez led things off in the third inning, reached on an error, scored the first of the 5 runs that came across. Two balls, no strikes, the count to Ramirez as we get things started here in the fourth. A lot of clouds coming up. That wind still whipping. Very strong from right to left field. Bringing a lot of dirt into the face of the batters and the catcher, Rodriguez Mache. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count now. Alvarez still in the circle. Hit up in the air, left center. Coming in for it is Jimenez, but the wind's gonna keep it in the field. Those Didi Soros Walker makes the catch for out number 1. Next up, Mackenzie Ferris for
Number 15, Mackenzie Ferris.
the Cats. Mackenzie singled, scored a run back in the third. She's 1 for 2 this afternoon. Alvarez pitch on the way. Little rise ball right there. Misses upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Misses as well. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Ferris swung right over the top of that one. Nice pitch by Alvarez. Alvarez finding a groove right there. Hopefully she can do it again right here on this next one. One hit up in the air, straight away center. Soros Walker coming in, can't squeeze it. And an infield pop-up single. Reach on an error right there. And Soros Walker couldn't turn the glove over to make the catch. So runner on with 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning.
Number 27, Cassidy Davis.
Cassidy Davis, as you just heard, comes to the plate. Davis tonight 0 for 1 with a sac fly and a hit by pitch. This one popped foul out of play. I mentioned that sac fly. She did knock in a run with that. This one hit straight away center. This one's got a little distance to it. And De Los Santos coming in from right field. She makes the catch for out number 2. You can hear her calling for it. Nice job, good communication. And the right fielder makes the catch for out number 2. Aubrey Gonzalez now comes to the plate. Actually, check that. We got our first. It's going to be Andrea Villarreal coming to the plate.
Number 10, Andrea.
Villarreal pinch hitting here. for Altmiller, or for Gonzalez, I should say. 1 on, 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. Mackenzie Ferris there at first base, reached on an error. And Villarreal at the plate, pinch hitting the pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch misses inside. Oh. 3 balls, no strikes. Plummer able to help her out on that one. Alvarez back in the circle. Now we'll toe the rubber. 3-0 pitch on the way to Villarreal, and gonna get a little help right there. Nice frame by Rodriguez Mache, as Villarreal was taken all the way. 3 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Evens, it actually fills the count, I should say. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. That's Villarreal. Three-two pitch from Alvarez. Called strike 3. That'll end this half of the innings. 1 runner left on. No runs this time. Nice sharp outing there for Alvarez in the circle. And it remains 10-0 after 3.5. We'll take a quick break. Come back for the bottom of the 4th. You're watching Lady Mustang Softball right here on Vype Live. We'll be right back.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Welcome back to Manor, Texas, here at Manor High School. Michael Rose along with Rosie Bega. That's what happens when you hit the button twice. You get this weird, kind of funky, really bad sounding remix of a song called Never Stop. And hopefully that's what these Lady Mustangs will continue to do as the year keeps going. Never stop, never give up. Trailing 10-0 here going into the bottom half of the 4th inning. We'll fix the scoreboard to reflect just that. Bottom 4 coming to the plate for the Lady Mustangs. Back to the top of the order. It's De Los Santos, Delilah at the plate. 0-for-1 struck out back in the first. Cantrell has owned these Mustangs at the plate. 1-2-3. All 3 innings so far. And the pitch misses low. 2-0 as De Los Santos works ahead. A nice place to be. Dribbler foul. First strike of this plate appearance for De Los Santos. Again, 0-for-1 tonight. Back into the box. 2-1 count. Jessica Cantrell toes the rubber. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Even though it's only two. Good idea. De Los Santos tried to hustle down as the ball went past Cameron Davis, the catcher. 2-2 pitch. Ball back to the screen. De Los Santos doing a good job of staying quick. Staying on top of things right there. Most importantly, staying alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count here to De Los Santos. The right fielder, beg your pardon. I made a nice catch a little bit ago. This one hit to the left side, right at the screen, and foul. Count will remain 2-2. Good battle going on right here. De Los Santos having those quick hands. Good results so far. Straighten it out, young lady. Here we go. Here we go. Pitch, fall back to the screen. The battle continues. The count remains. Cantrell toes the rubber. Rocks it back now, delivers. Misses outside, fills the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. De Los Santos got to be proud of herself right here. She's doing a bang-up job at this at-bat. Quickly back into the box she goes. Digs in from that left side. Jessica Cantrell in the circle for the Lady Cats. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the count. Looks to the dugout, gets the call. And the pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Cantrell wins the battle. De Los Santos goes down swinging.
Number 1,
one away as Jimenez comes to the plate. Jimenez in the box, and the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Cantrell bears down right there. You can see her take that deep breath. Those shoulders got low. And the pitch, nothing in 1 the count. Dribble right back up in the middle to the right side. The second baseman for out number 2, Cassie Davis, scoops it up. 2 away over to Mackenzie Ferris. First time, actually I should say second time that the ball's been put in play here for the Lady Mustangs tonight. 2 down as Marlene Rodriguez-Mache comes to the plate. The catcher gets a chance to step back into the box. The pitch gets away. 1 ball, no strikes. This one hits to the right side in the air, hook and foul, and it's out of play way over there. Good distance. But a long strike makes it 1-1. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Nobody on. Marlene Rodriguez-Mache coming to the plate here. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Mache does a little tap dance right there, avoiding that pitch in the dirt. One hit to the right side, just over the head of the second baseman Davis. Good hustle down the line. Rodriguez-Mache is safe. Great job by Peyton Altmiller trying to get her running down the line, but Rodriguez just a half step ahead, gets for the first hit of the afternoon. Goes to the catcher, Rodriguez-Mache. And Amaya Curtis now to the plate. Curtis in the box. Cantrell in the circle. First pitch hit foul. Strike one. 2 on with 1 out. Sorry, let's try that again. 1 on with 2 out. There we go. Courtesy runner for Rodriguez Miche. I believe that is Lyric Olds, and it is. Grounder to the second baseman Davis, and the force out at second gets Olds on the fielder's choice. So after 4 complete, 10-0 is the score. The Lady Wildcats of Elgin have the lead. I believe we'll go to the 5th. You're watching Lady Mustang softball right here on Vype Live. We'll be right back for the 5th inning right after this.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my teammates, and I learned that when someone believes in you, you can believe in yourself.
Encourage a student you know to take part in a high school sport. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to Manor High School here in Manor, Texas. Wildcats lead 10-0. Top of the 5th inning about to begin. Peyton Altmiller rips it down to the right field line for a base hit to lead things off here in the 5th.
Double zero, Jessica Cantrell.
Cantrell now comes to the plate. 1 on, nobody out. Alvarez pitch, little floater, drops in, a little too high. 1 ball, no strikes. Altmiller stays put there at first base. Two balls, no strikes now. Jessica Cantrell, pitcher for Elgin. She is 1 for 2 this afternoon. Double run scored back in the second and struck out back in the third. This one hit over to the left fielder and it's caught by Basta. Nice job. Basta rifles it in, gets past Destiny Ruffin, but Demaya Curtis there to scoop it up. So runner remains at first base now with 1 away. Nice catch by Basta out there in left field. Emily Sumner coming to the plate now, the number 9 spot for the Wildcats. Alvarez's pitch, 1 on with 1 out. Upstairs, throw down to first. Curtis puts the tag on a little late as Altmiller slides back in safely. One ball, no strikes. This one hit up in the air, up into center field. Coming in to make the catch for out number 2 is Iris Jimenez. 2 away. Runner will stay there at first base.
Number 5, Kelsey Calhoun.
Kelsey Calhoun coming into the plate now, back to the top of the order. 1 on, 2 out. Here in the top of the 5th inning. 10-0 the score. Lady Mustangs held the Wildcats to no runs back in the 4th. Alvarez had a tough go of things in the first 3 innings. 3rd inning being the most painful as far as runs were concerned. Calhoun rips this one foul back to the screen. Evens the count at 1-1. 1 run in the first inning, 4 runs in the second, and 5 in the third is how we got to this 10-0 mark here in the top half of the 5th inning. Again, 1 on with 2 outs. Corners coming up just in front of the bases. Alvarez remains the pitcher in the circle with 1-1 count. Pitch on the way, misses upstairs. Throw down to first. Nobody there. Pitch skips in the dirt. Three balls, 1 strike. Alvarez toes the rubber with 1 on, 2 outs. Pitch hit to the left side, hooking. Oh, just going to drop in front of Basta. Good hustle, couldn't get there. Being waved around and held up. At second and third. Thought about sending her home, but held her up. So runners at second and third now. Two hits in the inning here as Jalen Robertson comes to the plate. Called strike on the inside part of the plate. 0-1 now to Robertson. Again, runners at second and third now with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Lady Cats leading 10-0. Hit to the right side. Destiny Ruffin scoops it up, throws on to first. Throws it too hard into the dirt. 1 run comes, and now another one comes across. 12-0 the score. As Robertson reaches on another error by Ruffin. Bella Ramirez back to the plate for the Lady Cats. Ramirez tonight is 0 for 3. Reached on an error and scored a run back in the third. This one hit to the left side, hooking foul out of play. A long foul ball. Ramirez steps in, 0-1 the count here after that long foul ball. So hit to the left side, nice rip down out to the left fielder Basta. Runners move up to second, now runners at first and second with 2 away.
Number 15, Mackenzie Ferris.
Ferris coming to the plate. Ferris tonight is 1 for 3. Single and scored a run back in the third. Called strike to Ferris. 2 away here in the top of the 5th. Well, Elgin leads 12-0. 0-2 the count here to Ferris. Pitch in the dirt. Ferris doesn't give chase, lets it go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rodriguez, left side foul. Count remains 1-2. Right at the third baseman, Plummer. She steps on the bag for out number 3. 2 more runs come across. 12-0 after 4.5. We'll go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. The Mustangs coming to the plate. They'll try and get a rally going here. Otherwise, it's going to be curtains for them. So we'll come back for Lady Mustangs at bat here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Right after this, right here on Vype Live. Stay tuned.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Welcome back to Manor, Texas. Here at Manor High School, Michael Rose up in the press box, giving you the action. Rosie Bega is our QA back at Vype Live. Thanks so much for being a part of this broadcast. 12-0 the score after 4.5. Lady Mustangs need to get some things going here. Get some runs on the board.
Number 12, Jacayla Plummer.
To stay in it right now. To make it go to the 6th. So Plummer made the last out of the top of the 5th, and she leads things off. So that's a good omen right there as we get things going. First pitch to Plummer, misses ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cantrell rocket one in there, and Plummer follows it off the screen right behind her. Looked like Jessica Cantrell was going to fall over. She's a little off balance as she let that one come in. Luckily didn't misstep or tweak anything. Plummer steps back in. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count as she fought that one off. Held off on that one. Good discipline, good eye right there. Makes it 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nothing is the score, as you can see. Jacayla Plummer gets this one to the right side, right at the first baseman. Little floater for out number 1.
Number 14, Destiny Ruffin.
Destiny Ruffin comes to the plate. Ruffin doesn't move out of the box. Now she does. She steps out. She wanted another hack at that one. She's ready to go. 0-1 the count to Ruffin here. 1 out with nobody on in the bottom of the 5th inning, and the pitch upstairs gets over the head of Davis. miss. That one gets out of the glove of Davis again, but it's no matter for that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here. 1 away in the bottom of the 5th inning. The pitch misses. Good eye by Ruffin. Called strike 3. Ruffin goes down looking on that one. 2 down now.
Number 8, Haley Alvarez.
Haley Alvarez, the pitcher, comes to the plate. Haley 0 for 1. Called strike to Alvarez. 0-1 the count now. 2 outs. Nobody on for the Mustangs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. They trail 12-0. Alvarez needs to keep things going for the Mustangs. That floater misses. 1 ball, 1 strike now the count from Cantrell to Alvarez from pitcher to pitcher. Called strike 2 on the outside part. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Alvarez. Curveball misses outside. Full count now to Alvarez. Good battle right here. Just what they needed. A learning tool, if anything else, on this rough outing so far today. And call strike 3. That'll be the ball game. Alvarez goes down looking. Another 1-2-3. 4 out of the 5 were 1-2-3s for Cantrell. That was the name of the game today. Pitching and offense for Elgin, and just a lack of control and not enough right there for these young ladies from Manor. So we're going to come right back tomorrow afternoon. We're running another noon game here at the Manor softball field at Manor High School. Appreciate everyone being a part of the broadcast. Thanks to the ladies upstairs. Appreciate you all helping me out. See you tomorrow. Right? All right. See you tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow, so appreciate you. Thank you to Rosie Bega. Thanks to Merle Bertrand, Sooner Benkcast, especially Sooner for getting everything set up. Met Sooner this morning to get all the equipment I needed, so everything is good to go. Congratulations to the Elgin Wildcats on their victory this afternoon. The final score here, make that sure they're right. Final here for Rosie and everyone else. We're going to cut away here in just a couple minutes, but wanted to make sure we thank everybody. Thanks to the coaching staff and all the supporters of Manor softball and Manor athletics. Appreciate their partnership with Vype Live. And of course, thanks to everyone for getting me up here in this broadcast this afternoon. Appreciate it. It's spring break here for most of Central Texas, so enjoy your break wherever you may be. And until next time, which will be tomorrow afternoon right here at Manor High School. Have a good evening. Go Lady Mustangs. Appreciate you listening in. Take it easy, y'all.